Mic check. Can I get a mic check?
Check. 1, 2.
We on.
What's up?
What's up with the DJ? Tony O.
Yo, we're in the crib. What's up?
Yes, sir, man. We here, man. We here for Sports Talk Text. Sports Talk Text.
We got Jalen in the house.
We got two today, man. Thursday night football, Denver versus the Colts. Right?
That's right.
I got my dog, the dark horse Denver Broncos with Wilson going to the Super Bowl this year. I said it. Yeah. I said it, man. I'm not going to take it away. Yeah. So we winning tonight. We're going to get another game under our belt, and I'm going to be 4-1 on Thursday night football. Who going to stop? I ain't think so.
Nah.
Nobody going to stop. Y'all know Melvin Gordon starting tonight, right?
Do what now?
Melvin Gordon starting tonight.
Hey, yeah. So I'm kind of curious to see his comeback. Let's put it that way.
He came from San Diego, correct?
Yeah. Hey, before you get started, man, I got to get shout outs on this this chili right here, man. That's some good stuff. Yeah, shout out to the chef before we get in.
That's Smoke Masters, man.
Stuff good, man.
Yes, sir. That's Smoke Masters, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's one of our sponsors. That's our hot off the grill. Speaking of hot off the grill, I got a hot topic for you, DJ Antonio.
What's that?
It's a sport I hate. It's baseball.
Oh yeah. So you must be talking about. We got feedback.
Oh, Mike check. Yes. Go ahead.
So let me guess what you're talking about. Okay, of course, you know Judge just hit what 61, 62 home run against the Texas Rangers to catch up. Was it Meyer? What's his name?
Maris.
But the problem is they're listing him as one of the, as the home run king. But who is technically on the record as the home run king? If I'm not mistaken, is Barry Bonds with 73, right?
That's what I heard.
But there's some controversy with that because, hey, with his 73, of course, he got flagged for using, steroids. So him and McGuire, all of that. So, but they still got the records, hanging in the record books.
Right. So
that's going to be a question tonight. So in other words, do you think that the record should come down for Barry Bonds?
But it's already down, Tom. Tony, the record is already down because they're not making 73 or 72 or 74 the number. They're making 62 the number, right?
So, but what I'm saying is that if it's down, then it shouldn't be shown on ESPN or any type of media. But that's what they're doing. They're showing that on TV. It's like, hey. So my question is, should it just be deleted from the record books? Period. If you're chiming in online, you know what I'm saying, definitely put your shots in, your shout outs or whatever comments in the comment section. Should Barry Bonds' record be totally wiped out?
Hey, okay. Hey, and after that, should baseball be totally wiping out too? Because baseball is such a boring, tainted, no good sport. Every 2 years, every 2 months, we got something about somebody cheating. We got the Houston people with cans and trash cans. We had Barry Bonds. He don't have the record because he was juicing McGuire and them. So why is baseball even considered a serious sport? You know what I'm saying? Like why do people get so mad when people don't like baseball?
And it's always in baseball. Sosa, Rose. You see what I'm saying? Either gambling or drugs. Which one is it?
Exactly. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? I want to tell this story. I'm gonna get this off my heart. First of all, the reason why I like baseball, besides it being boring, is that there's a whole bunch of cheating going on, and then you can't trust what you see, right? So
Right.
I saw this post that's about the question that you asking. It had the 62 for Maris, and then they said the judge guy that was his record. Once he beats it, and I saw the meme. There was a meme on Facebook. My homeboy posted it, and I had a question. I was like, well, why is it that? Why is it that they're not? Well, the reason is that they cheat, right? And so none of it is good. What do we do? Like, why what do we do about that? Like, why is it such a serious game to y'all? Like, why do y'all take, you like baseball?
Not really.
No, absolutely not.
I follow in the playoffs.
That's what I follow. Playoffs. World
I feel
Series.
like it's too
long.
The season's too long. It's too many games. When it's a playoffs, it is the interesting.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing on the baseball. It's Americans' pastime game, right? It's
legendary.
It's deep. Don't get me wrong. It goes deep, and you got some really hardcore baseball fans that will fight you tooth and nail to argue that either the stats should stay just for record purposes, or they may say, hey, nah, go ahead and delete it.
Well, if you're going to ignore the fact that Barry Bonds has the record, you got to put an asterisk up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we definitely do.
If you don't have an asterisk up there, you got to have Barry Bonds as the record holder. It can't be Maris as the guy who has 62 when
and he's
Barry
the king,
Bonds
yeah,
or whatever
right.
the number may be.
Right.
So that's and I think honestly, you said baseball is America's pastime, and it has a deep connection to what America is supposed to be about, right? All right. So we know who most of the owners are in baseball. We know who most of where it comes from, where it started at, and they always want to keep baseball as an old school. This is who we are deal, right? And so we got Maris, we got now Judge. I don't know his ethnicity or whatever. But Barry Bonds can't be the home run leader for all the reasons why they probably didn't want Hank Aaron to be the home run guy when he did what he did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I got your point.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's another reason I don't mess with baseball, man. Give me my brother. We're not talking about baseball tonight, though, bro. I'm done with that. All right, moving on, Tony. Moving on, bro. So last week when I was watching Denver. And they had some guy named Boone in number 26. He missed 2 passes from my dude Russell Wilson. Man, kind of messed us up in the game. Y'all said us. That's my dark horse. You know what I'm saying? That's us.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit, man.
Hold on, bro. Everybody know that already. You already know that. I already know that, man. I'm just saying. Money.
Hey, show the cover, man. You got the cover. That's what he's pointing at. Show the cover.
All the time. But we the underdog.
Hey, no lying.
We the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always gonna kick the Detroit Lions. I'm talking about the dark horses now. I'm the underdog. All right. So get up off my line, man. All right. Is there an over under for tonight's game? Do we know that?
Say what now?
The over and under for tonight's game. Anybody know the over and under?
Over and under game for.
I think it's gonna be a low scoring game.
I agree
myself. No more than I'll probably say about 43, 44 points total.
I agree.
It's gonna be brutal.
Jonathan Taylor ain't playing.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's not playing. And that's for Indianapolis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they got Matt. Well, they got Matt Ryan though, bro. He can move his arm. He moves his arm.
Barely.
Can I get some power rankings, bro?
So I'll tell you this. They got the Colts edging out Denver, man, slightly.
What?
Yeah. Slightly.
That's
Are you serious? Wait. Denver's favored by 3?
Yeah, Denver's favored by 3.
Okay. All right. Man, take the 3, man. Oh, okay, because if you look at so I looked at them against the spread. I think Indianapolis is 5-1 against the spread after a loss, and then Denver's like 5-0 against the spread. So,
well, you see, where's Indianapolis on the power rankings? So I mean, because they're pretty.
36.
36. Hey,
for the Lions.
They at the bottom of the barrel.
Team,
they down there with the Lions.
He said it too. They down there with the Lions.
They're tied with the Lions.
It's brutal.
Why would you?
Hey,
You're still not gonna do anything this year.
Okay,
Hey.
hold on.
Pick it. I mean, come
And
on.
we have an argument. We have an argument in the studio, y'all. We got a Pittsburgh
We don't
fan.
argue.
Okay, we have a debate. A heated
Or the
debate.
date, yeah.
So Steelers, how you finish the season?
So I'm gonna tell what we're gonna do, but with the Steelers, we always pull out surprises.
I'm a
Okay?
Tomlin fan.
Okay,
I'm a
so-
Tomlin fan.
Trust in the organization. They got some fix up this week. The season is still early. You never know what we're gonna do.
Look, Tomlin, you're always at least 500, but the players on the field this year for Steelers, it's been a struggle. He coaches up. He does a great job
Wow,
coaching up.
this.
It's a struggle. Struggle
We
with
got a
Bills
fresh
here.
team, but
Yeah, it's a young team.
they have a
So I like with the ticket, right?
picket.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the
the
ticket.
Mhm.
We'll say Antonio.
Say that one more time. I was typing.
We were talking about Pickett and I like Pickett and Trubisky ain't nothing. He's a bum. But I'm gonna give the Pittsburgh Steelers some props.
And what's so crazy about that, bro, is Trubisky was picked over Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. That's what's even more crazy.
It is crazy.
They picked him. They had two. Probably one of them is a Hall of Fame quarterback sitting there, and they. I don't know what reason. Like I said, I don't like to give some anything like that, but you had an opportunity to pick two elite quarterbacks. You pick somebody that didn't even stay.
You wonder if that GM's still in the league. I don't know if the GM.
Yes.
picked him still in the league.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I said the GM though, but GM probably did the pick versus the owner. I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like who made that pick? I don't know.
Well, okay, so I have a lot of Chicago homeboys, and from my understanding about the Chicago Bears is they were very surprised that they even got Justin Fields. Okay, they don't want black quarterbacks, and I'm not saying it's race, whatever. They just don't want it for whatever reason. Maybe it's not the style, the winning style. They don't want that. So they were.
I don't know if we can say that with the Steelers, though. I mean,
They are the only team that actually changed the whole NFL, the running rule.
Rudy.
Yeah.
The running rule made it where you have to at least interview a black coach.
Right.
Every team has to interview a black coach, and like you said, they had a Tomlin for forever. You know what I'm saying? He can go anywhere. The Rooney's are one of the best prestigious
absolutely.
teams.
Right, which is why I love the organization.
And
Loyal, dedicated, and they are going to back it up. They're going to put all their resources to make sure that their team is successful at the end of the day. Which is why, history is why, they have so many teams, okay? So,
you take them back.
so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, right? I'm just saying, that's the reason why.
Okay.
A strong organization from the top, working from the bottom. That's what you call a strong organization.
So it's been a minute since they got a ring though.
So I got a question.
Wait a
I got
minute.
It's been a minute. Same.
Oh, you have to know. Did you
I don't think so.
I got an accolade with the Steelers. They said the Steelers have not been an underdog by 14 points for like 15 or 20 years. That's not good. Bro, that's just
Who else to say
When you
they
do
didn't have
that,
blown
Yeah.
out,
that?
but they've never been, considered that they're going to lose by
The Tomlin's not.
that's Tomlin. Tomlin has never had a losing record since he's been the head coach. He demands his players to have a certain type of mindset,
Yeah.
a certain type of intention.
So
whether you have a quarterback or not,
Right.
we're going to play a certain type of
They're not gonna change.
They're going to have a
They're
chance
not
every
gonna
time they
I
play.
agree with that.
What's that, Tom?
So, I mean, what's your what do you read? What's your reasoning as to why you think the Steelers are where they are now? I mean, because are you blaming Tomlin for it, or are you actually blaming the players for it?
I'm blaming Ben Roethlisberger. No, seriously. He was washed 2 years before his time. But he held them, and their commitment to what he done, they allowed him to set them back. He set that franchise back a couple of years. Now you have to go through this phase with this quarterback based off Ben Roethlisberger. And sometimes you have to do that.
They should have
But
been grooming.
New England knew what to do. New England let Tom Brady go ahead and go. They knew that he was getting to a certain point in time. They kind of misjudged it, but they let him go a little ahead of time. You don't let especially your quarterback play beyond his prime. That hurts the franchise, no matter what happens.
What should I do?
Oh, wait.
Yes, I'm agree.
I think I'm gonna have to agree a little bit on that one.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? So I love me some Roethlisberger, right? We go all the way back, right?
He's all He's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
At the same time, I really wanted him to either go out with a bang or just leave it alone, right? And now we got to go through the growing pains. We got to go through the growing pains regardless if it was 2 years ago or now. So, but we chose to do it now. But we was going to have to go through the growing pains. Yep. But it's going to be all worth it at the end of the day.
I think, like he said, I think you got to have a quarterback.
Y'all not going to do this. Y'all not going to do this.
What?
This is not going to become the Pittsburgh Steelers show. We got to do it.
We got way more stuff to talk about than them Steelers.
Man.
All right, so check it out. So we're on the power rankings, right? So the number one team right now, there's only one team that's in the NFL that's ranked at that's 0-0, 4-0.
4-0 actually, 4-0.
4-0. So and that's the Eagles. And right now, Hurts is getting a lot of props. So my question is: it Hurts actually doing it, or is it his line, his supporting cast?
I know what I think. I didn't see him play, but I'm gonna let y'all go first. You seen him play?
Well, I'm a little biased on this because I'm a diehard Cowboy fan.
Hey, there you go.
I'm gonna be honest.
Blue Cowboys.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, we big brother, they little brother. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about no other teams that they already played. They haven't played the Dallas Cowboys. They haven't beat us when we had our quarterback and everything. I think Dak is like 8-0 against the NFC East. Like he owns the NFC East. And I think he's like 26-5, and since in his career in the NFC East, he don't lose in that division. And I just feel like until they play us, I don't care about all the other teams because other than the Jaguars, I don't give none of them other wins any,
So what you say?
They could have lost to the Jaguars. They haven't dominated no teams.
Here's what I'll say. So I'll give him some props as far as how he's playing. But you're right. If you look at their defense this year has stepped up. They're holding on to their team. So it's a combination. So he gets his props for scoring enough points, but their defense actually helped. Other than the lines, like I don't think they're going to score more than 21.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You let a lot of teams put points on you. It's only 2 teams in the NFL that haven't gave up 20 points in the league in the 4 games. And that's Dallas and that's the 49ers. Good as the Eagles defense is, they not one of those teams. They give up points. They can be beat. Like I said, they have put some good wins together, but until I feel like they play, like I said, big brother.
I mean, hey, that's props to the Cowboys. Let's see what Dre has to say. Let's see what Dre has to say.
So I think I watched, firsthand. I watched Detroit Lions play Philly. When they played a real team with some real offense. I'm talking about Philly playing the Detroit Lions, a real team with real offense. You know what I'm saying? Any team gonna have trouble with that. Detroit offense. Preaching. And a couple other things I saw. And the other couple games I saw her stuff. Some of the passes he threw from the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm super surprised. I'm talking about over the shoulder, on the sideline, and the defender over the guy. Yeah. Only the receiver can get it, right? He still uses his leg to win. All right. Now, obviously they're in the NFC East, so the best team that they're going to have to play is going to be the Dallas Cowboys. They got a good defensive line. I think if they overrush it, it's some trouble with them going, using their speed. I think they legit. I do think
I'm not taking anything away from Philadelphia. I do think that they're a good team. I do think that they will be a team that will be in the playoffs this year.
But number one, they're probably you said they're number one, right?
Who, Eagles?
Yeah.
Eagles number one.
She doesn't think they're going to be in the playoffs.
Hey.
They're not making the
playoffs.
They're going to be in the playoffs, but they're not going to make it far.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to
They ain't making that far.
So, all right. So we got the Eagles number one, right? We already know they ain't playing nobody. So next up, we got on the power ranking, we got the Bills.
The Bills.
Oh,
Hey,
well, first of all, Steelers playing the Bills this Sunday.
That might be a 14-point.
All right,
And-
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If they play Steelers playing the Bills, right? Yes. I'm sorry.
That's a win for us.
I'll pray for the Steelers because the Bills gonna whack them.
We're gonna whack.
You know, Tony, you probably don't want to bring up the Steelers schedule. I looked at it.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
It'll be interesting though.
We're just gonna run by who they got coming up next. I'm not gonna make this long and drawn out, man. Matter of fact, I'll get in the camera, because I know I'm kind of far away, so y'all can kind of hear me and see me, right? So they just played. They got Buffalo coming up at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
I'm gonna have that on my TV.
Yes, sir.
And then they got Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay is it's a name right now. I don't think they're as good as, they're not going to have a good season. Then they got Miami. I think the little dude, what's his name? Tua should be back.
No, he's not playing that game. He could be out. He might be out.
Hey, I'm gonna pull up.
You think he's only got 1 3 weeks?
All right.
He's still out.
Yeah, he be done.
So look, then they got Philly. All right.
That's 4 L's you just called
I mean,
out.
I'm basically, we're calling
I'm just saying.
Maybe
You're right here first. That's 4 L's.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Dre, pull it up on the screen. There's a Steelers schedule right there.
What you say, brother?
Pull it up on the screen. There's a Steelers
You want to put
schedule
on
right
screen?
there.
Look. See, y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that too good.
Barely.
I'm trying to
Oh,
tell
yeah, we can see it
y'all,
now.
y'all pause it later and look at it. All right, you can see it right there.
Yeah, we'll see it.
So then look, then they got a chance with New Orleans. Okay, New Orleans is bummy right now, and then they got Cincinnati. Cincinnati will be rolling by that time, and then they got Indianapolis. They might not make it to 500 this year, man. I'm seeing 6 and 11, 17. Ooh, that'll be.
Yeah, I don't see them making playoffs this year.
Look, no, they not. And they gonna get manhandled by the Ravens.
Okay, so let's come back and regroup in a couple of weeks, right?
After 4 L's, let's regroup after 4
That's
L's.
4 L's.
We will. I can't wait to look at that
Don't
one.
be speaking that on my team. You gotta go with your Lions and your Cowboys on that. Don't be speaking that on my
Hey,
team.
DJ Tony,
Yeah.
I want to know about the Houston Texans. Yes, we in Texas. Houston people think that they got something down there, so we're gonna talk about the Houston Texans. Where are they in the power rankings?
Houston, Texas. Let's find out where they at. So, give me a second. Let me pull up these stats real quick. They're definitely below Dallas. I can't tell you that.
Oh yeah, they probably down there with the Lions
I was
somewhere,
gonna say they're probably with the Lions.
In the weeds. I'm just saying.
just above the Pittsburgh
Enemies.
Steelers home, girl.
Not for long, though. Not for long.
Hey, hey. So,
Not for long, though.
Yo.
We know how. The difference is we know how to get out the weeds.
so the Texans on the power.
We
The
about-
Texans on the power on the rankings are 32.
Wait, who's 32?
Houston, Texas.
Are you serious?
That's wrong. Wow.
32.
And they won it.
So they just had what, a tie
They
game?
had a one-time game.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It was bad last
They're gonna
0,
be
2, and 1.
They're gonna be
0,
one
2.
quarterbacks out of Alabama, Ohio State. One of them is going to Houston, Texas. Mark my word, you heard it here first.
So Stroud or
Stroud or Bryce Young will be in Houston, Texas. One of them two will be playing in Houston.
I'm
Hey,
pulling for
you know
them.
what? I think they're doing that. I think they're doing that purposely because that way they can get a number 1 pick in the draft.
They did not trade Deshaun Watson to Cleveland without knowing that they're going to go get a quarterback this year.
Yeah, but got all those lawsuits.
They knew exactly what they was going to do. So
Yeah,
they
because they got.
one team, but they're going to need a quarterback, and they're going to need a quarterback this year.
Well, because of Ohio State never has good quarterbacks in the league, yeah, I hope he goes to Houston. That'll be good. That'll be good. They can keep losing. You know what I'm saying? They'll keep losing. So that's what's up. What about the Raiders, Brody? Where they at? They just got their first dub. They got their first dub this weekend.
That's
So
the first though.
they got the first
Hey, yeah,
dub.
they got the first dub. I'm proud of them. They ranked number 15 right now. They made it one step up on the notch.
Okay.
15
And what
in the
number
ranking.
what they at now?
Well, they were at 21, but they done stepped up to 15.
Oh wow. With one victory? Man, that's crazy.
Well, you also got to think some other teams lost, so they got knocked down.
Yeah, they barely lost to the Cardinals.
So who else we got? We got the Raiders and
they lost.
the Cow.
They lost 2
Yeah.
division games. Okay.
Yeah, and then the Cowboys sitting at 13.
The Cowboys at 13.
Cowboys sitting at 13.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, hold on. Let me say something for Dupree real quick.
Hey, hold on. I got his back.
Confidence in the Cowboys around here.
I got his back.
Oh, now you got his back.
I bet.
Because 2 weeks ago now, he was, hey, Drake, you have a Detroit Lions hat.
Hey, is the Cincinnati Bengals?
Damn. Huh?
I said, is the Cincinnati Bengals in front of us?
I would be surprised if that was.
Cincinnati Bengals. No. Yes. Cincinnati Bengals. Yes.
What's that
The
number?
number
What number is that?
That's disrespectful. We beat them with a backup quarterback.
Number 6.
That's crazy.
How are they higher than us when we beat them with a backup quarterback?
Because y'all have too much penalties. Offensive penalties. It's the penalties that's killing y'all.
I know. It's I get it. I get the penalty.
It's your penalties. It's killing you guys.
But that's not keeping us on the rank. The rank is because these other teams, the way they sit, as far as on the ranking schedule, they lost, so they dropped low. Make sense?
Yep. Tony, what's our question of the day? Is it about bum ass baseball? Yes, I cuss.
Yeah, it's that question of the day. Bum ass baseball. So should Barry Bonds?
No, it's something for the people. People that it's something that they supposed to talk about.
I mean, you could actually have 2 questions of the day. I mean, of course, we got the baseball. We got the baseball fund.
Talking about Dak or something. Is Dak gonna come back and take Cooper Rush's spot?
No, Dak is not coming.
And y'all gonna ride with Cooper Rush from now on.
Look,
No, I think Cooper's staying.
Dak is not ready. Cooper's gonna stay in.
Cooper's gonna stay.
We're gonna ride. Look, we're gonna ride that way.
Y'all tripping, bro.
Hey,
Hold on, wait a minute.
Y'all tripping, man.
When you're winning now.
I'm saying, bro, you saying once that get healthy, he's going to stay, or you just saying
No.
till he get healthy?
Till you get healthy.
Till you get healthy.
Look. Because here's the deal. Let's be real. Here's the deal.
They can throw him out when he's really not healthy. That's the problem, right? They always find him out there. Much bad throws, he'll be in. He'll stay in.
Hey, Dre. So I'm gonna say this. So it's the playing card, right? So Coop is in there. To build his stats up. I guarantee you, either he's gonna go somewhere. I really don't want to think he will, but it'd be smart if Dallas keeps it. But right now, if he's playing good, he's building his stats up. Dak ain't going nowhere. Dak is the franchise boy. That's it. He's done. He's in. But this is the time for Cooper Rush to show his talent. And if that's the case, he might be on the market.
he is showing his talent.
But we know that.
No, he's not. No.
Okay, how?
I'm gonna tell you how.
I agree.
Last year, Dallas was the #1 scoring offense. We were the only team that scored 40 points 5 times last year. We averaged 37 points a game last year. We're the #1 offense. This year, right now, Cooper's only threw 4 touchdowns in 3 games. He's doing 4 touchdowns. We're the lowest in scoring. We're the 5th lowest in scoring right now in the NFL. He's not winning these games. Our defense is winning these games.
I agree. I agree with you with that.
These games. We're not outscoring nobody. We're scoring 20 points, 17 points, and winning games. We can't go against juggernauts like Kansas City and all these dominant offenses and go out there with Cooper Rush. We're going to need Dak Prescott to be the quarterback that he was last year when he led the franchise with 37 touchdowns. That's what we're going to need. Cooper can't give us that, but I give him credit that he's doing good with winning in the NFL, managing the game, not turning the ball over. But let's be honest.
Okay, let me ask you this: between Dak and Cooper Rush, who do you think is more accurate?
Cool.
He's not throwing the ball that much. So if I was throwing 15 to 17 passes a game, I'd be pretty accurate too if I was Dak Prescott. But like I said, the man led the franchise with 37 touchdowns. He has had the #1 offense last year with 37 points a game. Cooper not doing that. Cooper can't score 3 touchdowns in a game. He's only had 1 touchdown every single game. 1 touchdown. I mean, he's not that type of quarterback.
But you know what? That is. But I have to say that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Y'all keep trying to,
But I-
boo-boo on Dak, man. He ain't better than Dak, man.
No way.
But do you think he's gonna take his spot?
He's a game manager. He's a good game manager. He's not turning the ball over. He's not losing any games. That's what you want your better quarterback to do. Not turn the ball over and don't lose any games. And he's doing it. But he's not a top 15 quarterback in the league, let alone better than Dak. When Dak is at his best, Dak is a top 10 quarterback in the league. You can't give me 10 quarterbacks that's better than Dak when he's at his best.
I got a question
But
for you,
that's the
Tony.
problem. When has he ever at his best?
Last year, that was the best Dak Prescott that we have seen. Like I said, 37 points a game. You went 12-5, you threw 37 touchdowns. I mean, I don't know how much better you can beat than that.
But that's last year. This is this year.
But hey,
I heard the first game,
but let's say this. But let's say this. Last year, I'm gonna say this. Last year, Dak had more weapons to look at versus this year. So there's not. You only have what Gallup and
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb. Now, mind you, Zeke can come out the backfield, catch the ball. Okay, cool. But I mean, when you had Coop, you had Lamb, and you had Gallup before he got hurt. I mean, those were three weapons right there that can take you all down the field, and he can just pick whatever he wants, right? And then you had Zeke on the flat. But right now, no, he doesn't have the weapons that he needs.
And see, I'm gonna disagree with you on that. And the reason why I'm gonna disagree with you on that is because who's the number one wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys last year? CD Lamb. CD Lamb had the most yards and the most touchdowns as a wide receiver last year.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
You see what I'm saying? And Coop missed 3 games last year. You see what I'm saying? So you kept your most important wide receiver, and then, like I said, good quarterbacks make names of wide receivers. Same thing Patrick Mahomes is doing in Kansas City. He lost Tyreek Hill. They ain't missing a beat. So when you have a good quarterback, you're supposed to be able to make your wide receivers. I think Gallup is a good wide receiver. Lamb is good, and like I said, you got Pollard, you got Zeke, you got other weapons that the teams really don't know about. So it's really hard for defenses to key in on one person because you really don't know about these guys. Anybody can go out and have a good game. That's what Dallas is doing. They have splash plays from different people every game. One game it might be CD Lamb. One game it might be Gallup. One game it might be Pollard.
Noah Brown.
Noah
Brown.
So many weapons. I think that's what's making Kansas City such a good team because now you can't just key on like you did with Tyreek Hill and the tight end. Now they got Juju Smith. They got Van Santo. To everybody, it's so many different weapons. It makes it a little bit harder to key in on one person. And I think that's what's going to help Dak once he get back. Then he'll be able to have different weapons that people really don't know about, that we don't know about. I didn't know about Noah Brown before this year. I had no idea Noah Brown was the player he was.
Dre, do we got any fans online right now?
What'd you say, brother?
We got any fans online right now?
I had a couple fans online. I hadn't seen no comments yet.
No comments.
So
Y'all talking about we can't talk about the Steelers. Y'all been on Cowboys for
No, we good. We're gonna have to get used to it. This is down south, man. I do have a scenario for you, Cowboy fans. So if what's his name, Cooper Rush? Let's say Cooper Rush win his next 3 or 4 games, right? He win the next 3 or 4 games. They go undefeated, okay? And they want to keep Dak out. Would you keep Dak out to let Cooper Rush keep going, or what?
For me, the moment that Dak Prescott is 100% healthy, I feel like Cooper Rush open up the window. You don't have to rush him back. You don't have to rush him back. He can take his time because you had one game that you pretty much thought you was going to lose before once Dak got hurt. So he'll open up a window to where you don't have to rush him back. But the moment that he's 100% healthy, he's the quarterback.
Okay. So Dak came in the first game. He played no preseason. Okay. He gets hurt in his, the first game. Now he's played no preseason. He's played only, one game, really. One bad game, half a bad game. So now when he comes back, let's say Cooper Rush goes, 5-1 or something. First game he gets back, they lose. Okay. Second game he gets back, they lose because he got to get his rhythm.
But he
What
should
are we
already
doing?
be doing that before he even come back to the game.
But what I think you do is that you play the same kind of ball game that you're playing now, but just a little bit more efficient. With that, but you don't do the 35 passes, 40 passes.
Put it all on his shoulder.
No, you keep the same kind of game plan and gradually get him back in. So those first type of games don't change up in the game plan. Play the same games, the same games, but just do it with your starting quarterback that you trust a little bit more.
So here's the deal. The test is going to be I think the test is going to be us against the Eagles. So we're going to see.
Not the Rams.
Not the Rams. I think the test is going to be for the Eagles, but I'm going to make my statement on that. And then, but we still got some other things that I want to cover. These college football games coming up. Yeah. So this weekend we got Texas OU coming up, and then we also got the big hitter, TCU and Kansas.
Okay.
So right now on the ranking, they got Texas winning. Me personally, I'm going OU, but they got Texas winning.
Hey, Texas dogs.
I'm going underdog. I got OU winning.
OU always beat Texas. How they just underdog this year?
Hey, if you online, if you're a Texas OU fan, represent.
Put down the comments.
Yeah, definitely. Go Texas, man. I'm gonna go. I gotta ride Texas. Forget Oklahoma, man.
Yeah, forget Oklahoma.
Hey, like I'm a Michigan and Ohio. To me, Ohio and Oklahoma is the same. You know what I'm saying? Nah, go Texas, man. Everybody, make sure you pick Texas, baby. What about TCU and Kansas, bro? That's top 20. It's two top.
I got Kansas in that game.
I got TCU all day. I got TCU all day on that one.
I got
Kansas. I'm
Kansas.
going Christian University, man. Long live Christ. I got a homegirl. She a Kansas Jayhawks fan, but shout out Jennifer Thurman. But she mostly basketball. But she's living and yucking it up right now. I said you better enjoy it. They'll be back. They probably win one more game. They out of there.
So hey, in a few minutes we gotta get ready for the high school stats. What's popping in high school? So right now right now we got a couple of teams. So Jalen, you got the high school. What's up on the high school games, man?
Well, so I was gonna say I'm gonna give it a shout out to what's it called? What's her team? Not Liberty. Independence.
Independence?
Yes, sir. Independence is 5-0 right now.
Yes, sir. 5-8, man. Shout out Ethan Hollis. That's one of my clients. Who he go to?
Yeah, but they're not the only 5-0 team up in this piece. So what's the other rankings of the?
And the other one is we got Byron Nelson 5-0. Allen, no.
I've been watching Byron Nelson.
Byron Nelson, you know what? Hold that thought. Byron Nelson came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just like a tornado and just start whooping, what?
I'm going to keep telling the story. They came and whooped up on Broswell. I had never heard of them in my life. Yeah. So I went up and I decided that I wanted to do a little background check on them, see what it was about. They opened up in 2009. They're in Trophy Club, Texas. Last year they went 9-4. They had their best season as a high school, and they got whooped by South Lake Carroll by 50 or 60 points. But this year, like my man Blewett just said, Coach Blewett just said, they're putting up points, man, and they're on a revenge tour. So I think they play South Lake Carroll in 2 or 3 weeks, sometime at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? And you know what's funny, man? That team is not big. Not big at all.
They returned a couple $1,000-yard receivers, man.
Really?
One cat went for 13 touches last year, another cat for 14.
Okay.
Both of them had about 1,300 yards.
Okay.
So they got a real good duo at wide receiver over there, and they got a quarterback that's slinging, man.
3 stars or 4 stars?
I think that's 3-star catch.
3-star,
but both of them can go get it, man. Like I said, some real good wide receivers over there, Byron Nelson. They putting up a lot of points this year.
Yeah.
Then we have Denton Geyer. Denton Geyer is 6-0 too.
Yeah, Denton Geyer stay whooping on folks though, man. Past 10 years, I would say, right?
Hey, are they scheduled to play Byron Nelson? I'd love to see that matchup. I'd love to see
The hardest team they're gonna play is gonna be South Lake Carroll.
Yep.
boys out
Yeah, that's big boy, right? That's big boy territory right there.
And you got Den Guy Allen coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think you got Allen and maybe McKinney next week, so that'll be a big showdown in the district.
Rock Hill.
5-6-8 right up the road. Both teams 3-0 in district. You got guys 3-0 in district.
Yeah.
And a host of other teams putting up points.
Coach Blue, when you
pretty
coach,
tough district. I'm over at McKinney Boyd, Rough this year. Yeah, we actually played in that district, and I had a chance to see Byron Nelson up close and personal.
up close and personal.
How was that?
Yeah, dynamic.
They official.
Yeah, they really got some. We held them to 31, man. As you can see, they putting up 79,
Yeah, I saw that.
52.
Yeah.
They running up the score on a lot of people. So,
You told me y'all
like,
defense
Yeah.
was solid. We talked about that.
yeah, like you said earlier, though, they on the revenge tour, man. They had a pretty good year last year, so they out to get it. And got a chance to see Guy up close and personal last week. A lot of 4-star talent on the field,
Yeah.
safety,
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Got a quarterback committed to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Another young running back. So tough night at Guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
so Brian Nelson plays against Holton on Friday.
Against who? Halton?
Mm-hmm.
Halton? What's Halton's record?
0-5.
They finna run. They finna put 100. Why you even bring that up?
I thought he said, look, I thought he was talking about something special, man.
Probably a game or something like that.
Hey, that's the bandwagoner.
Hey, don't believe in.
That's nuts, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah. All right, so now, we got a fantasy football. So who's got the fantasy football team besides Jalen? Coach, you got your fantasy football?
Yeah.
Red Dupree be on fantasy football.
I got a league. I'm 2-2 right now.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Really?
like, let's see, what's my record? I'm like 1-3 on my fantasy team right now.
Terrible.
You had Odell Beckham on your
Hey.
roster.
Chill with Odell.
Hey, I got DeAndre Hopkins though, so I'm with you, bro. I picked me a wide receiver just to put him back. I know he's suspended for the first 6 games, but
Somebody
I know
save him.
eventually he's gonna get solved. I understand the Odell Beckham thing, man. He might come back.
I feel he might go to the Bills. I feel he's gonna go to the Bills.
He might. I know him and Von Miller
Hey.
was talking about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He could.
Man, I can't stand Odell either, man. Get on my nerves, man.
Hey, Dre, ask Coach what do you think about that baseball question? Bonds versus have his record being taken.
Ask Coach about it.
Yeah.
About the bonds and the what's the dude's name? Judge with the little record thing. I know you. Coach Baker, you in soccer too.
Nah, I didn't really pay attention. What are you talking about?
You see what I'm saying, bro? Look, that's what I mean about
That's
baseball.
how baseball.
Nobody cares, bro. This man was like, who? Who?
He talking about Barry Bonds?
Barry Bonds and
And
Judge.
Judge?
Yeah. You know what Aaron Judge
Oh,
did?
yeah, he just hit 62.
He just hit
right?
62, yeah.
So
Yeah.
he home run king,
Yeah.
right? We kind of discredit Barry Bonds and what Barry Bonds did. At the same time, I mean, man, baseball one of them sports. That's all I can say about baseball. That people don't talk about,
Yeah.
people don't get caught for,
Yeah.
and it just
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
And Barry Bonds hit a lot of home runs, and he was kind of one of those people, man. So
Agreed.
I think you can't discount what he did. At the same time, kudos to Aaron Judge to hit 62 homers in this day and age, with the pitching that we got now and
Yeah.
everything going on. I think that's a great accomplishment. But again, we can't just discredit what Barry Bonds was able to do. Hand-eye coordination is hand-eye coordination, so to speak.
That's what they say. But they said, I saw a little stat when I was browsing through. They said back when Barry Bonds, McGuire, and them was all hitting, they were hitting 100 points more than what they're hitting right now. So for him to, be able to, like you said, hit this.
And the
with
ball
these
was
numbers.
jumping back then.
Yeah.
They said
Think about how
the
big guys
pitching,
was
the pitching
hitting
is so
then.
much different now than it was back then.
It's more technical now, man.
Yeah.
It's more technical now.
Guys got a lot more in their bag now. They throwing a lot more pitches,
Yeah.
mixing it up.
Faster.
Back then we had the fastball and the curve, like that's
Curve,
what you
and the
curve.
and the slider. You had the slider in there too.
He had 3-pitch game,
If you was cold, if you could throw a screwball or a knuckleball.
Knuckleball.
Yeah. Nolan Ryan had all that in his repertoire. Yeah, I used to watch a little baseball, Nolan Ryan and Chuck Hoffa, whatever his name was, them cats, you know what I'm saying? You like that over there? It's hot off the grill. Come here. I know this is sports. This is a sports cast. Come on over here. Look in the camera and tell them you just had some elk chili from Smoke Masters. And it's
Good. Good chili.
Hey, that stuff off the chain, man. It's off the chain. They go get your elk.
Anyway.
Hey, you might tell me what the recipe is for this thing. I might have to make it at home.
No, sir. No secrets will be given, man.
Go get you some ground beef, Jalen. You be all right.
Talk to me, man. So, y'all know basketball has started.
Go Warriors! Yes. Warriors in the house. Woo!
Say, look, see, you see what I'm saying?
It's
You
your
see
son,
you see how my house, listen, my house is divided, Dre. He a bandwagon. He follow Odell Beckham everywhere he goes, so he can't stay still. You know what I'm saying? Look, this dude got 3 jerseys in his room, and then on top of that, he started out, his room is the color of the Giants. His colors is the room of the Giants. I'd be damned if I was going to change it. No, he a bandwagon.
Look at my fantasy team for basketball. Look who I have.
So, okay, so you can take that down. So anyway, and plus, he don't even follow Dallas Mavericks. So yeah, he just follows whatever team that wins.
No, I don't. I don't follow the dang Mavericks.
Hey man, this Mavs Nation around here, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Go Mavs Nation.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But hey,
Mavs Nation around here. Anybody coming here tripping? I got something for you.
Hey,
I got something for you. For basketball season, I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, Dre. So who was
Get her up out of here, man.
Hey, Dre, what was that controversy with LeBron? What was the controversy with LeBron?
LeBron?
That you were talking about, Dre, with LeBron?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I ain't got no controversy with that chump. Look, man. The only controversy I ever had with LeBron James be his fans. It don't really be with him. I don't think he's a GOAT. That's cool. I would be more towards, lower top 5. I do think that he's better than Kobe, but I'm gonna say this. I know that's hurting people's feelings, but I'm gonna say this. Although I think he's probably better than Kobe, if you gave me Kobe or you gave me LeBron, I'm picking Kobe. You see what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm getting from Kobe. All right. I know when I'm down in the dumps, I need to, drag through the mud. Kobe gonna do that. I know with this cat, when things get tough, he running. All right. So I'd rather have the guy that's gonna stick around. But as far as the controversy with me is simple. I get a lot of LeBron fans that don't like me because I don't like LeBron. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm really finna hurt your feelings in a couple months when basketball season really start going off. So get ready. I mean, to me, I think I'm not gonna make my podcast about him because I could, but I won't. I just don't like him. I don't like his people. It is what it is. In basketball season, we'll get it to you. I'm gonna get it to you every game. I'm gonna get it to you every time the Lakers lose. Every time the Lakers lose, I'm giving it to you.
We got to get into that.
You're a Mavs fan, right?
I'm a Mavs fan.
Oh, we good. We got a good foundation.
I'm a LeBron James fan also, man. I like, not only do I like the player, but I like the man. And that's to me, that's what separates him and Jordan. I think Jordan is a better player. I don't think Jordan is a better man. I feel like what LeBron James has did from the time he's been on the scene. You got to think about it. This man has been the man since he was like 17, 18 years old. He ain't never been arrested. You don't hear about no gambling charges, no baby mamas coming out of the woodworks, no fights, no bar club fights, no car accidents. This man has been under the microscope since he was like 17 years old. The only thing he's been is being put on for his whole damn city, the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
So
sending people to school and all that type of shit. Like Jordan ain't did that shit. My mama stayed in Chicago. Chicago, the perfect capital, fam.
Come on in here. If you don't say something, you come here.
Who the man?
Come here. She got riled up, y'all. Who the man?
Shaquille O'Neal.
What?
Shaquille O'Neal. When I tell you he showed up, he is so authentic. He is so genuine. He is the best on camera, off the camera. You go get what you get, and he is the best. Like he's better than Jordan to me.
I believe there's a lot of athletes that's better than Jordan. I think Jordan has a statue that's beyond where he's supposed to be.
He's better than all. Like for real, on the camera, off the camera. Dude is real. He could roll over right here, right now, and just be just like.
But you know who I think groomed Shaquille O'Neal to be the way he is too. Because if you look at Magic Johnson, you see how many teams he owns and the businesses that he owns, they almost neck and neck. Neck and neck.
You know, y'all making all these stipulations for what makes somebody a better man than the next person. You know, as far as gambling, as far as cheating, as far as whatever, if you got you probably got homeboys and everything that do all that. If you ain't did it yourself, okay? So I'm not gonna sit up here and say another man just because he ain't had no infidelity come out, he's better than the next dude. That ain't for me. Now, as far as what the dude do, as far with the in the community and all that stuff, that's good. That's great. I love it. My problem is this: he's not the only person who does that. He's not the first person who's done it. Okay, but his brand has been promoted so much that this is me. This is all I do. I'm perfect, right? He's not perfect, bro. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe the image that he's given me. I don't believe all of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me though. That's my thinking on it. If I had the choice between meeting my dog Kobe or talking to Jordan, and like you just said, I agree with you about this. There's a lot of people who are better men or people I could talk to that give me leadership than Jordan. I wouldn't even want to talk to Jordan. Like, already, because he's about himself. You know what I'm saying? I think he's about himself. Yeah. Kobe's going to give me some knowledge to say how to be a better person, how to be a better man, how to navigate through life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need as men, to each other. You know what I'm talking about?
But we still keep on supporting Jordan by buying his
shoes. Baby, if you're going to talk from way over there, you're going to have to come over here. Okay? Can't just be
we done told her about that.
Yeah, we did. You know how women do. You know how these women do. They come in and just try to run everything.
I'm just saying, like, for real, we all know, like, we all have our feelings and our thoughts and our impressions of what Jordan has done on the camera, like, in the game, off the court, on the court, and we still continue to support him by buying his shoes, his $400 shoes and stuff like that, right? And put money in his pocket so he can go on his yachts and do him and.
Look at that shirt you got. What you think the Rooney's doing? What you think
I'm talking about? But see, but they, like I said, like you said, but they stand for something. Like we were just talking about with the Rooney's. Mm-hmm. Even though that brand stands for something. The Rooney's have made they have made a name for themselves in the league where you're known to be a racist league. Mm-hmm. They set a standard to say, hey, we're not gonna be like we're gonna not only are we gonna hire a black coach, we're gonna make a rule to where everybody in the league got at least interview with our coach. Absolutely. Jordan has never. The statute that he has never changed anything influential for his people. Right. You this big mobile person, right. And what have you did for your people?
What he did?
What have you done?
He put Jordans out there to put 500 price tags on them and say, go buy my shit.
He invested in prisons.
No, he did, bro. Okay. Please bring up the link. That is not a fact. That's not a fact.
Go look into this, man. My mama stays in Chicago, man.
That's a governor
Hey, my mama stays in Chicago. I flew to Chicago a year ago, man. I'm telling you now, what you seeing in them rap songs with Lil Durk and all them boys, that stuff is real, man. Old Block and all that stuff is real. You have a city where you are the king of. You can go to that city and change a lot of things in the city based on what you are. Yeah. He ain't did shit in Chicago. He ain't did nothing for his city. What did LeBron do? He went to Cleveland. He brought the economy up in Cleveland by winning championships, by bringing a winning statue to the. You don't know how much it brings to the economy when the NBA Finals is in your city. You don't know what that does to your city, how many business and all that type of build up your cities in the NBA Finals. When your city has an all-star game.
Dupree.
LeBron did that.
Dupree.
Jordan did that shit for his city.
Dupree. He's not from Chicago.
No, but you made your name in Chicago. You made your name in Chicago.
You just said that LeBron brought all this stuff to Cleveland with the championships and all that.
He did.
Dynasty. He brought a dynasty to Cleveland. That argument. He brought a dynasty. I got brothers who all look up to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Look at what he did or what he did for the city. Now I'm not from Chicago, but I'm listening to these cats telling me how great the city was when those things were going on in the 90s.
But what is it now? That's what I'm saying. What is that him?
Is that him?
But you have
okay, so I'm gonna go a negative about LeBron. I'm gonna see what you think about this. Tamir Rice, and I've talked about this before. You know who Tamir Rice is? All right, Tamir Rice was gunned down in Cleveland. In Cleveland, you know who Tamir Rice is? Yeah. Gunned down, a little kid, 13 years old.
13.
Went, looked, and said, "Oh, I don't know all the facts, so I'm gonna cheat." You see what I'm saying? This is in your backyard. But when something was happening in New York with Frank, I can't breathe and all that stuff, he out front and center with everybody for that. But because he would have said anything about them Cleveland police, things would have changed for him. Okay, so you can be careful in how you give back. It looks like a risk, but it's not a big risk as you think it is. Now, if he would have said something about Tamir, I would have been like, okay, I feel you, bro. But he ran away from that. And that was right there in his backyard. Okay? So I get what you're saying. He's done a lot, but he do be dodging some stuff too. Okay.
I mean, like you said, he's not perfect.
Nobody perfect.
I'm not saying
nobody perfect.
When you allow your city that you made your name of to become the murder capital, and you allow your city where it's 16 and 17-year-olds killing each other. And like you said, they're killing each other over shoes that you have. Like you know what I'm saying, like people are getting killed in Chicago over the shoes that you make.
Everywhere.
You can give those shoes away and stuff. And now tell me this: if Michael Jordan wants to go to a YMCA in the middle of Southside Chicago and sign Jordans and tell people to turn in their guns for some signed pair of Jordans, how many gangsters you think are going to that YMCA?
I don't know.
I think a lot of them. I think
I don't know.
These don't have nothing like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's his responsibility.
I feel like you have a little bit more of responsibility the higher you are. The higher you are, the responsibility changes.
I'm telling you because literally when I was in high school and like the person I looked up to, and it was like, who you write your report on, who you idolize, something like that. My ex was Jordan. Can you believe that?
Everybody looked at the Jordan.
For real, I looked up at Jordan. No, I'm talking about back then. I ain't gonna tell my age, but back then, Jordan was the man. Like, bro, I love. Can nobody say nothing wrong about Jordan? The man he has become.
Okay, so
it's like for real.
Hold up.
Let me say, we only got 3 minutes. T-minus 3 minutes. Okay. We're gonna wrap this up because that Jordan LeBron debate, we're gonna probably have that for the rest of our sports talk, right?
True.
Idolization is a real thing, okay?
Yeah.
Me myself, I was taught at an early age. Because I said one time,
Yeah.
that's awesome what Jordan is doing.
Right.
My dad heard me say that.
And what is
He
that?
said, we don't do idolatry around here, but God is awesome. That's what he told us. And at the time, I was only 8 or 9 years old. And look, I'm not a religious guy. Okay, I do believe in a higher energy, but I'm not a religious guy.
Please don't
That's
open
to this day. Michael Jordan stands, Kobe stands, LeBron stands, Allen Iverson stands. I'm against it, okay? Because I'm not gonna stand for nobody. I'm gonna stand for myself. I'm gonna stand for my son. I'm gonna stand for my family. That's what I'm gonna fight for. Now I've had people want to fight me about my opinion about all of these different players. And that's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want them to go. You know what I mean?
You are exactly right though, because when we was growing up, back in our age, you know what I'm saying, it was like you gotta idolize. Everybody wants to be like, put this like, you know, God like spirit on people, right? But I think it's changed over the years, which is a good thing, right?
Oh, we got somebody talking.
Please don't open that door.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, please don't open that door.
Don't idolize nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like they just as human as we are, you know.
Think about it like this.
Go ahead and chime in.
Look up to
nobody. Like,
give me somebody that you really
Hold on,
your
y'all.
parents.
Okay, y'all.
Like,
What'd you say, brother?
No, I was saying I was giving the opportunity for that person that's online to go ahead and chime in.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who that is. They need to say, please don't
Right.
open that door. I think they talking about the Michael Jordan and LeBron debate. But listen, man, it's 7 o'clock. Our hour is up. I appreciate everybody for coming in, especially kicking it with us at Sports Talk Texas. I had a good time. We will see y'all next week, man. Next week, I'm probably going to throw some ribs on the grill, and we'll go from there. So everybody stay up. We'll holler at you from Texas, and y'all be good.
Go Steelers.
No, don't go Steelers.
What pride, baby?
Like the boys.
Go Bills.
Y'all
Oh,
nuts.
my God.